My name is Buddy Teevens. I'm the head football coach at Dartmouth College. I am a Dartmouth graduate and then pursued the coaching profession. Coached around the country, DePaul University in Indiana, the University of Maine, Boston University, Dartmouth College as a head coach a long time ago. Tulane University, University of Illinois, University of Florida, Stanford University, and now back to Dartmouth. And it's been a world tour, but very, very enjoyable coaching the different levels, and a lot of fun working with the intelligent young men I have right now. It was a tremendous honor for Sean. Obviously, he's a very talented athlete. He's been returning punts for us for a number of years, a 3-year starter at the defensive back position and a 3-year punt return guy for us. But to be identified at the national level for his performance was a tremendous personal accomplishment, but also programmatically a great opportunity for our punt return team to be identified as among the very best in the country. Well, he has great vision, great body control, and great foot quickness. And interestingly enough, he was a nationally ranked tennis player as he grew up in Miami. And we frequently talked about that, his ability to change direction quickly, his ability to anticipate, whether it's the flight of the football, obviously, but people coming down in pursuit modes. He's been very, very elusive. He's a tough, physical guy. He's not the biggest guy that you come across as a return guy, but very, very efficient with his movement, sets his blocks up extremely well, and has, again, great comfort level in a hectic and harried situation to maintain his calm, maintain his vision, and see things start to unfold on the football field. Well, he's dangerous anytime that he does get his hands on the football. The Brown game, kind of a game changer for us. Where at the end of the half, we have an opportunity to return a punt, and he took it up the sideline, made a couple of people miss. We had a great block by Kevin Gallagher, one of our senior tight ends, and it just opened it all up. And it was wonderful to see what we had worked on all week just come to fruition. But literally, anytime he has a chance to catch the football, he is dangerous, and there's a level of excitement, whether it's a kick return or a punt return. He's a wonderful young man, very, very intelligent guy, very thoughtful. He's every bit the team player that we all as coaches would like to work with. Thoughtful, does not take a lot of credit himself. He will talk frequently after returns for touchdowns or big returns, how effective the blocking progression in front unfolded. He'll pat people in the back for the jobs that they've done. So a very humble guy. He's our top quarterback as well. So he's involved in an awful lot of activity, but a great degree of humility, and certainly a very talented athlete as well. Dartmouth historically it still maintains the most Ivy trophies of any team in the league. A number of very successful players through the course of time that have gone on and played at a very, very high level. Reggie Williams was a linebacker here, played 14 years with the Cincinnati Bengals as a linebacker, went on to become president of Disney Sports. Dave Shula, went on to coach professionally, play professionally with the Colts, and then to coach professionally with the Cowboys and the Bengals, and was a wide receiver. Jeff Kemp went on and played 9 years in the NFL with the Rams and the Raiders, and the 49ers for a stint. Jay Fiedler, played a number of years with Jacksonville, and then was the starter for the Miami Dolphins for 6 years, and Casey Kramer most recently, who was with the Tennessee Titans. So a good number of guys of late who have played professionally, but also who have graduated successfully in a 4-year period, been very, very productive in areas outside the football field from an academic standpoint, and all who have gone to great professional success after their careers have ended. I want people to pursue a football dream, to play in the NFL, play at a very high level when they're on the athletic surface, but I also want them to pursue academic goals, become a doctor, become an engineer, a lawyer, a corporate executive, an architect when they're in the classroom. So it's interesting that we really attract true intellects who are wonderful athletes, and that's the stress point across the board. We expect great success in the field, expect great success in the classroom, and expect great people with it. Having played at Dartmouth, I think, has been very beneficial for me as a coach. Understanding what the academic regimen is, Dartmouth does have somewhat of a unique process in that our players literally will study abroad for an entire quarter, a 10-week period of time. And I have young men over in Barcelona, Spain, in Berlin, in Rome, in France, Paris. and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, but it's a challenge in terms of development of your football team. You have people that are involved in some of those academic pursuits. But having played here, having been involved in the process, I do understand it, and I think I'm able to work with our players more productively because of that experience. Certainly, knowing people that have gone before my current players and having access to them. I was the head coach here 20 years ago. I had 5 years of graduates who were doing very, very well in a variety of fields. As a player 30 years ago, my peer group has gone on to great success in a lot of different areas. And to be able to put them in contact personally with former players or with teammates of mine who can help them kind of traverse the geography of the financial industry or the medical profession or the engineering field or the legal trade, and do it with people that I know and I trust and who trust me when I make recommendations about some outstanding young people we have in our program. Well, the biggest thing is have a dream and be willing to work to achieve it. I talk often with my guys about being special on the field and in the classroom, and to me what special requires is a greater commitment and greater sacrifice than people who are okay to be average or normal. And I speak at great length about that. At a place like Dartmouth, you have an opportunity to achieve tremendous success athletically and tremendous success academically. And I want them to have goals and ambitions that we can help them realize and achieve, whether it's, again, go what Sean has done to kind of the top of the charts as an athletic performer, or as a number of my guys who go on to medical school and law school following graduation have done, played successfully, but also pursue at a high level a wonderful academic degree that will open up doors for the remainder of their lives. Well, like every team in the nation, our goal is a championship performance this coming year. I'm excited in that we did have our first winning season in the past 13 years, a long drought for a Dartmouth program, but we have a good number of our young guys returning. The school has been tremendously supportive. Our president, Jim Young Kim, is just cutting edge in terms of his vision for the institution in general, but also his passion and his goals for the football program specifically. So with a great number of returners, Sean Abahoff being one of those guys, we feel like we're in a position to compete successfully in attaining the goals we'll set. Thanks for listening to the College Football Performance Awards.